Leviticus 27, verse 2 and 3. Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, when a man consecrates by a vow certain persons to the Lord, according to your valuation, if your valuation is of a male from 20 years old up to 60 years old, then your valuation shall be 50 shekels of silver according to the shekel of the sanctuary. Interesting. When a man consecrated by a vow certain person to the Lord according to your valuation. In other words, you say this child now belongs to the Lord. If it's a male from 20 years old to 60, that's the productive time, then your valuation shall be 50 shekels of silver, out the shekels of sanctuary. And we need to understand that it's true that people in their middle ages are the most valuable people in terms of productivity. But what would be life without children? We need children. Actually, without children, the society will die. So they are also very important members of society. Just like we need people over 60, the old people. Each one has a certain advantage, and we should all value them. However, those of us who are 20 years to 60 should understand that we should be producing enough to feed the children who have not yet reached an age they can work for themselves, and enough to feed the people that are in old age and sickly and unable to help. It should be the responsibility of those of us in the middle working age to contribute and look after the children and the old people. Day 2. So, this Leviticus 27, 2 and 3 is emphasizing the fact that you can be consecrated or set apart. And you consecrate a male, for example, it is equal to a certain value. But the thing I want to talk about is here the idea between consecration and emphasize the fact that you can give your productive time to God's work, not money. Instead of money, you just decide my working life. I will do 100% of my time in evangelism. That's how the people who work in the church, the Bible encourages us to support them so that they can be fully available for ministry. It does not exclude others from working in the ministry. All of us must be involved in ministry, but there's a certain reason why that would be good to consecrate. Day 2. If your valuation is of a male from 20 years old, I want to add that when you consecrate somebody, do not wait until they are of no value. For example, somebody dying is the one who is saying, I give you my life. I still remember a story of somebody who had gone to preach, and they were asked, how was the ministry? Oh, it was very good. 2.5 people got saved. Said 2.5 people? What does it mean? Does that mean there were 2 grown-ups and one child? Or what does it mean? Say, no, the other way around. There were 2 children and 1 adult. The adult is a half. He's only giving God half of his life. He has already wasted the other half. But the children are giving the whole of their life to God. So I think it's important to see an encouragement here for us to fully offer our lives to God when we are strong in order to serve Him. And even those of us who are not in church work, whatever the job you are doing, remember you are a witness of Jesus Christ, and you need to concentrate your time to Him, not necessarily the money. Thank you.